possession and really who can survive the night.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Jones against Cunningham. Down low, Wembanyama takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
The shot by Thompson, no good. San Antonio with the ball. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
And the basket by Vassell.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot looking more and more confident now.
Cunningham for three. Vassell grabs the board. To the inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Shot on the wing. Offensive rebound. Here's Durant. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Hey, look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Count it.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Detroit has possession. Following the bucket by the Spurs. Knocked away. Has to show him. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at Philadelphia. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out Detroit, they just can't seem to find the mojo they need to move up the rankings. They've tinkered with their lineup, but so far they just keep getting the same results.
And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Johnson. Draymond Green pulls it in. The Pistons have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And another turnover here by Detroit. So a moment now to see the story for Victor Wembanyama. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Passes to Sohan. Outside, Jones. Johnson outside. From 10 feet out, and that one, good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. When it comes to Trey Jones, Richard, what has impressed you most about him so far?
Well, Kev, it's his deceptive versatility. He scores, he passes, he rebounds, he does everything at a solid rate. And most importantly, this man just plays so hard when he's out there.
Now, here's Cunningham. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Impressive move by Johnson. He's got that explosive first step.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. There's Green with the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Vassell against Oladipo. Vassell, the pass to Jones. Here's Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
one of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart checked in for Jalen Duren. Luke Kennard comes in for Green. Kevin Porter's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And John Wall subbed in for Cade Cunningham.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And here is Wesley, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
San Antonio making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And it's Osman missing. Pistons trailed by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Wesley against Kennard. Here's Osman. He has yet to score. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. Kennard on the wing. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
36 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Branham. Now Wesley. And he drives in. Here's Collins. Goes up again. It's Wesley on the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. They shoot again. That's good on the jump shot. Osman's got his second basket of the night.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Here's Sasser on the court for San Antonio here in the second. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Bassey in at the 5.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Pistons trail by 10. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer and I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Here's Sasser. No scoring in this one. Johnson right side. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Boy, Johnson, let's just say he's a great athlete. Wouldn't you agree?
Here is Cunningham. From Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Shoots over Vassell. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Cunningham. You know, Richard, this is not just your job. You're a huge fan of basketball. So, that being said, who is your favorite player to watch?
Back in the day, it was David Robinson. He was my very, very first favorite player, and I actually got to play against him in his last game that he ever played in the NBA Finals when they beat us. But right now, it's probably Steph Curry, Jokic, LeBron. I love guys that just play the game in such a beautiful, unique way. As a fan, that's my favorite.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
That one good for two.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Pistons trail by 12. Here's Cunningham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
Hey, Cunningham.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
San Antonio leading by 10. The pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Outside, Jones. Johnson outside. Just 3 to shoot. Over Oladipo. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead. He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Duren's got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
And that seems about right. Last season was one that both teams would like to forget. They get beat up a lot and couldn't even beat up on each other.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Here's Bassey. Still without a basket. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Wall, that's good.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Spurs leading by 6. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The Pistons shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. And that one's good by Porter.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Here's Branham. And that time, also a missed shot.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Now, here's Thompson. Looking looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And the way Osman can get hot in a hurry makes him an ideal bench player.
Yeah, when Osman is on, he comes out blazing. He can get you quick 10 points in a hurry. Consistency, it isn't there, but you love him as a bench option.
For the Spurs, Osman. 10. Osman. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Out to the right wing. Pass to Wesson. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 5. Shot from the wing. Wall, that's good. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, you got to honor Wall from there, showing how effective he can be from that spot on the floor.
Into the lane. Stewart with the steal. Outside, Wall fires the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Branham can't get it to go.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Spurs shooting just 31% in the game. Here's Osman. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Osman's got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Passes it to Stewart. Over Collins. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Tie game in Detroit. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
26.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. The first quarter didn't play out the way Detroit had hoped. They were searching for some kind of spark as they had to contend with what had grown to a 13-point deficit for them in the period. And then, what a comeback story in the second quarter. They went on some huge runs and now have the game all tied up. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what did you think?
Can't believe the coach hasn't been screaming for better looks. They've been letting the fly from the cheap seats with almost nothing to show for it. We've got to tighten up and get smart before the game gets away. Coach, talk to your team.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And for the Pistons, they're shooting a low 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance. We've got Cunningham. Duran out there with Green. Then it's Thompson. And it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Now, here's Vassell. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. And he's good on the 3 ball. Sohan's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Spurs. Pulls up on the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Looking to get back on track here. Here's Vassell. The shot comes out. Cunningham with some nice D. Here's Green. Rebound by Sohan.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Oladipo. The offensive rebound. Duran off on the layup.
It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Keldon Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling, excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. Here's Sohan. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
A moment to check out Cade Cunningham here. He's really stood out for them over the past month. He's getting around 20 points per, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Jones, the pass to Sohan. A 3 from Wembanyama. Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got 11 rebounds in the game. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller?
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's Vassell. Nice D from Oladipo. Pistons trail by 8. Green passes to Thompson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Talking about the grizzled veteran, Draymond Green, still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability.
Now, here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game so far, and it's good for 2. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Despite the contact, Thompson still gets it to go, showing some heart there.
Now, Vassell, he's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Jones, no luck. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 4. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Johnson driving in. Second shot opportunity. A shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Drops one in from the wing. Cunningham's got 11 points.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Pass to Bessie.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
over Thompson. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Wall. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. 6 points for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:43 left in the third quarter. It's Wesley on the wing. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. And the wing jumper offline.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And there's the pass to Branham. That 3 off the mark. They can finally take the lead right here. They've been playing from behind all game long.
And you don't want to waste this opportunity.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Collins kicks to Osman. Shot clock at 5. From 12 feet out. Here's Collins. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Collins has got it all tied up now for the Spurs. And the Pistons with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham? Reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
Here's Osman. 8 points for him. Pass to Wesley. That's tipped to the paint. Here's Bassett. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Bassett's got his first basket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Stewart. And he uses the glass on the layup. Stewart's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pistons.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Tie game in Detroit. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
42. The Spurs. 42.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Here we go, everybody.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court right now for the Spurs, Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Branham in at the point guard. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And off the glass, that one's good. Porter's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Detroit. Here's Sohan. It's stolen by Green. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Kennard. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the Pistons lead by 4.
No surprise, it's Green who gets it all started, using those defensive instincts to find the steal.
Here's Vassell. Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got rebound number 15 here tonight. On its way from Oladipo for 2. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Luke Kennard with the assist.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Inside, here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
That's a 2 from Kennard. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off. Like, you've got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
San Antonio making a switch here. Jones is checked in. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Bank shot, no good. Detroit leading by 4. To the middle, here's Green. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
So much focus inside from Draymond, even while being hacked.
Jones, the pass to Sohan. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Jones. Count it. Good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 7 points here for Jalen Duren.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Jones looking for an opening. He can't get that one. Nice D from Porter. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Kennard for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Kennard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Going inside. Rebound, Detroit. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Duren. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Pistons lead by 11. Spurs have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Down low, here's Wembanyama. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jalen Duren.
He's kept a lot of their possessions alive with his work on the offensive glass. You can't measure what that kind of effort means to a team. Not just in terms of the second chances those rebounds create, but also for the example it sets.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Wembanyama. From the right block, the shot is good. Wembanyama has got 11 in the second half. On the wing, Green. Back to Porter. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Spurs trail by 6. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Can't cash in from close range. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Porter finds Thompson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the inside. They get it back. Second chance effort. And the shot goes down. Wembanyama has got 19 points.
How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And Thompson Thompson sends it back. During the pass to Porter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Pistons lead by 6.
And you can see why they go to Porter Jr. He knows how to get it done in the clutch.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 6. There's 53 seconds left in the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jalen Duren.
And the rookie turning up the intensity when Wembanyama absorbs the foul there on the shot.
Shoot for San Antonio, Wembanyama.
So we can't get either to fall. Here's Cunningham. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And now it's an 8-point Detroit lead. Oladipo against Vassell. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Oladipo finds Green. Johnson with the defensive effort.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight. What a shot by Vassell. That man is a competitor.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the
We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. Team second.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. 12 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Twelve seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Vassell kicks to Wesley. To the right side. Here's Osman. Connects from downtown. And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With John Wall. John, do you think this team has reached its potential, or is there still room to grow?
We can go to a high level. We still can get better defensively. Offensively, our efficiency is not there yet. We still getting used to playing with others. We got a lot of room for improvement.
That's good news for Wizards fans, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.